Hey guys, here I am today at the beautiful Appalachian Mountains, which attract millions of tourists year-round. Tourists come from all over to see the stunning beauty that the Appalachian Mountains have to offer, not to mention the geologic diverseness. But in the average course of a person's life, we will see very little to no change in the mountain formation. Even years after we die, the mountains will appear exactly the same as they were the day we were born. So how long have these mountains actually been here? Well, a very long time. The core of the Appalachian Mountains formed more than 1 billion years ago. And at the time of this early formation, all the continents were joined together in what is known as a supercontinent, so one massive continent. Around 750 million years after this massive continent broke apart due to expansion of continental crust. Around 210 million years after this, the pieces split and drifted away from each other, and this eventually formed new oceans. Around this time, what is now western North Carolina, where we are right now, started to form, as well as eastern Tennessee. Water from the ocean filled the basin, and in it carried a thick sand and gravel. Millions of years later, a huge amount of the sand and gravel built up, creating a huge thickness. This created the bedrock of the Appalachian Mountains. Around 270 million years after this, what is now North America and Africa pushed together. When this occurred, the rock mass pushed against each other and created the formation of the Appalachian Mountains. At the original birth of the Appalachian Mountains, these mountains appeared so much higher than they are today. And this is due to erosion carving away at the mountains, which leaves these Appalachian Mountains in their original core of formation. Erosion is going to continue, and many geologists even consider the Appalachian Mountains to be at a decline. Because of the moss and plant sediment that actually grow on the rock, they are slowly turning into soil. The wind and water return the soil to the ocean, and this will once again begin the cycle billions of years from now, so not in our lifetime. Since the formation of the Appalachian Mountains, several ice ages have actually impacted these mountains. The ice ages left a lasting impact, and you can still see it today in the mountains. When extreme temperature, ice and rocks can form wedges where water has actually froze. The wedges between the frozen water can create boulders and slips, and you can still find these today. As for now, the Appalachian Mountains will remain a beautiful creation that attracts millions of tourists. Tourists come to enjoy the crisp, fresh beauty that is unlike anything else anywhere. While we were more than likely not to see changes in our lifetime, eventually the mountains will be eroded away, which is crazy. Thanks for listening, guys.